Здорово, чувак. Здорово. Господин Крупа, приветствую вас. Так, ну вот, наконец-то Mass Effect 2. Ой, радость у меня сколько по этой игре. Наконец-то будем играть. Жух и чата нет. А сейчас. Ага, понятно. Проверочный вжух. Обновил? Ну вот, видишь, красавчик ты, красавчик. Теперь пора обмазываться, господин Крупа.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Так, ну что, давай, погнали в транспортное депо, сейчас будем все обследовать. Подожди, это все что ли? Тофик, здорово, Тофик, Тофик, здорово тебе, здорово, здорово тебе, здорово. Блин, вот эти вот метки выскальзывающие, выпадающие, точнее, немножко прям это, чуточку. Так, это чего у нас? Заработал? Ну, он, может, это я что-то там немножко его сдвинул. Ну-ка, ща, секундочку, пацаны. Мне так кажется, он работал, просто тут я, ну, того самого. Сейчас-ка я вот это дельце чуть пониже. И чатик тоже чуть пониже. О. Вот я думаю, так пойдет. Еще 3 дня. Тофик, я, кстати, вот сегодня думаю, сегодня ты зайдешь, надо тебе сказать. 3 дня Тофик остался, и ты такой. Прям так и знал, думаю, Тофик зайдет и скажет через 3 дня GTA. Нет, пацаны, на самом деле я мог бы GTA-шку раньше стримить, но просто, сами понимаете, конец недели, да, четверг. Ну, и... Ну, как-то и народу побольше, да. Я бы мог хоть сейчас ее начать стримить, но мало кто посмотрел. Так что вы уж извините, кому прям очень хочется GTA. Но подождите 3 дня еще. Пока вот так на расслабоне Mass Effect, Ведьмачка, Скайримчик и так далее. Так, что такое? А, ну это мне пока не надо. А, подожди, стой.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
Вот я и хотел посмотреть, погодь. Что-то там такое было, по-моему, не? Меня уже из-за того, что я тут, да, ну, со всеми DLC скачал 170 тысяч, 173 тысячи уже бабла. Какой я богатый-то вы. Ну ладно, я думаю, пока не будем, да? Ну ты прям как из Скайрима прям, а? Ага, точно. Но сегодня никого не убивать. Капитан, кто такой капитан Гаворн?
I don't know a Captain Gabble. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavorn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
Сколько ворта здесь живут?
There seemed to be a lot of porch on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavorn's thugs.
Какой-то мерзкий тип, а?
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavorn's tricks. We leave.
Ага. Мерзкие, но сраные, походу. А ты чё, чувак, поговорить с Джейкобом?
You don't understand or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Вжух-вжух-вжух. И ты маленький петух. Азаза. Здесь все еще говорят, что я умер. Командир Шепард. Но они еще не знают. Они еще не знают, что на самом-то деле... Ага. Я думаю, сюда чуть попозже заглянем. Так, здесь кто-то уже мертв, по-моему. Один бомж какой-то сидит. Что такое, господин Крупан? Чего вы не поняли-то? Пойдем на рынок тогда. На дискач потом заглянем. Ну, здесь реально помойка, прям как в этом. Не знаю. На московском вокзале на каком. Что вчера в Москве было? А насчет чего ты? Что ты имеешь в виду? Я без понятия. Если ты мне намекнешь, то я, может быть, что-нибудь тебе скажу по этому поводу. Так, я не понял. Обзор обзором, а как?
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
Что продаете?
What have you got in stock?
Something of everything. A lot of merchandise comes through this station, and I snatch up the best of it.
Что хорошо в ваших товарах? Ну и цены вы заломили. До свидания.
I'll be going.
You'll be back.
Забастовки какие-то? Не знаю, Ром. Не было такого, не слышал. Вот что не было, того не было, Ром.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Что у вас есть?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds.
Он еще
Mostly
как-то
legit.
умудряется курить.
With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere
Это
on the
интересно,
station.
блядь. Как будто
You
к нему
won't find
сигарету
salvage
прилепили,
cheaper
блядь.
than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at
Окей,
my
чувак,
kiosk
если
if you
надо
want
будет,
to
я
buy anything.
залечу к тебе как-нибудь. Ага, давай, давай. Я что-то такого просто не знаю.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, human, and you.
Классно. Все мы выродки. Оказывается. А вы и не знали, небось, да, пацаны? Так, это вторая дверь, да? Здесь, бляха, запутаться можно. Так, ладно, пойдем туда. А там чего? А, апартаменты какие-то.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
Что там у вас случилось-то? Частная территория, доступ закрыт. Круто, стали таблички выхреначивать. Ну что тут?
Told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined.
Мор?
Nobody gets in.
У вас
I'm
тут какая-то
human, you
зараза?
ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
Так, мы не можем войти.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Я еще Мордена
There's a
Солоса.
Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck. The area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Вы меня не остановите изучить. Давай, иду. Пропустите меня, я помогу.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Забастовка Навального. А, да, забей, Ром. Это все. Говно. Он знает, что он обосрался конкретно, вот и все. А тут решил еще это. Так, это. Попроказничать. Так, чё? Ну, у меня только вы есть, ребятки. Да. Погнали, погнали, погнали. Какая-то мини-миссия сейчас будет, да? Ну, давай. Я вообще хотел сначала все исследовать. Ну да ладно. Когда? Когда выборы будут, Ромка, вот тогда и кончится. Сейчас же надо это, ну так сказать, покошмарить надо народ. Что в России все очень плохо, все дела. Так что ничего удивительного нету совсем. Внимание, действует карантин. Не стрелять. Это наши или нет? А? Хитрецы, мля. А, вроде наши. Пацаны, ну чё тут? Все плохо, да? Блин, прям реально радость получаю, пацаны, от Mass Effect. Не знаю почему, давно, видать, не играл. Прям очень-очень нравится. Серьезно говорю. Не зря решил вторую часть играть. А то мы очень давно первую проходили, да? Правда, конечно, у меня тут изменения кое-какие есть. Я после прохождения первой части взял нахрен все удалил зачем-то. Да, и пришлось сохранение качать. Вот. У меня же в первой части я же за бабу играл. Вот. Теперь решил сменить пол, короче. На самом деле нет, потому что просто сохранения похожего, как у меня, не было. Ну, то есть, за бабу не было. Вот за мужика-то есть что-то похожее, да? Вот, поэтому я вот и скачал. В третьей части, наверное, опять будем за бабу играть. Ага. Спасибо, чувак. О, боец синих светил. Я даже чуть-чуть подзабыл.
Guess they just left the dead in the streets.
Burning corpses. Must be trying to keep the plague from spreading.
Ну, наверное. Старый добрый метод. Сжигать нахрен, да? Вот чувака.
Human. Should have guessed.
О.
Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die.
Еще думают, что это люди их заразили. Не вини нас за это. Тебе нужна помощь.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your feigned pity is the final insult.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus.
Поэтому они нас обвинили, да?
And the wretched Vorcha.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you. Can't...
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Привет, Ромка, привет. Да ладно. Тебе таблеточка так быстро подействовала. Блин, классные таблеточки в будущем, да? Я тебе здесь, чтобы помочь.
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Что ты хочешь знать, изучить? Люди и инфекция.
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Ну понятно, да. Может, это Ворка?
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
Okay.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
Чем он опасен?
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blues. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Так, ладно, чуваку кое-как помогли. Банковский терминал взломать. Ну, я бы не сказал, что прям... Ну и сколько баблишка мне дадут? 5000. Нормас. Так, задание туда, здесь тогда чего? Ага. Боеприпасы. Все. Дверь обойти. Успел. Так, и здесь еще. Ага, трупак.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
И больше ничего здесь, да? Кроме воспроизведения записи. Запись 1. Ой. Запись 2.
Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me.
Ну вообще, шарашит чуваков-то. Ну ты как бы уже, чувак. Запись 4. Ну, парня, короче, крышняк поехал, ага. Все ясно.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Так, ну чё, пойдем туда. Какие-то еще двери. Я прям великий взломщик. Так, ну пойдем, чё. Ага. 4 косаря. Так. А я думал, это свои.
Now let's finish you off. Gotcha.
На этом все. Окей. Так, что-нибудь братишки обронили? Обронили. Взрывоопасный контейнер. Ага.
I'll take it.
Так, стопы. Сейчас все осмотрим. Кто-то ныкается. Ща, погодьте, приду.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Что происходит?
Why are you hiding here?
We set foot on the street and we're dead. Every alien in the district would come after us.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable. For Omega, at least.
Then this damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I need to find Morden Solis.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now. Trying to help plague victims. Offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Make sure you clear a good path for us. I don't want to get shot on the way to Morden's clinic.
We'll wait here until you've cleared a path. When the fighting dies down, we'll head to Morden's clinic.
We've been spotted.
Here we go.
Get over here!
Watch out!
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Engaging target.
ТНТ пика, здоровки.
Night, night.
Get over here!
Out that one. Kurgan charging. Watch the Mount that one.
Так, сделал плохо.
Come on over!
It seems we've crossed into Vulture territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well.
Так, окей. Там что-то еще. А, или можно обойти, что ли, было? Тактика, все дела. Ну, видать, да. Так. О. Ну да. Этого клиника, да? А чё ж там тогда было? Вот здесь. Да. Вжух, и ты... И ты вжух-вжух. Ага. Я так скоро самым богатым в мире буду. Мародеры. Гопники везде. Даже в будущем еще остались, а? Черти. Ну и чё?
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
Кто ты?
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
Не люблю мародеров.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? It's not like they're gonna miss anything. We're just showing a little entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
This plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Tyrians' trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that...
Я прям как Иисус.
Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Я ищу кое-кого.
Do you know a Solarian named Morton Solus?
Yeah, I know him. Got a clinic right around the corner. Take plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
What else can you tell me about the plague?
I don't know. Started about a week ago, I think. Aliens started dying off left and right, and they quarantined the district.
Figured we had to look out for ourselves. Started scoping out some apartments, taking what we could carry.
Seemed like a good idea at the time. Guess we didn't really think it through.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
The Blue Suns used to keep them down. But with all the Suns getting sick, the Vorcha are making a push to take over the district. Don't know who's gonna come out on top. We just want to stay the hell out of the way.
Tell me everything you know about Morton Solus.
That guy is crazy. He'll patch up a gunshot wound for free, then kick your ass and throw you out when you try to grab a few painkillers.
Be honest, man. You kind of had that coming.
No way he's just a doctor. No doctor puts down a Blue Sun squad like that.
All I know is if you go to his clinic, don't cause any trouble.
The Blue Suns control this district, right?
Well, they used to, before the plague wiped half of them out. Seems like it won't be long until the Vorcha finish them off. Yeah, I'm kind of sorry to see them go. Blue Suns ran a tight ship, kept the district in line for the most part.
Короче, доктор поехавший, да, у нас?
Sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Окей, окей. Я слежу за вами, пацаны. Ну, пойдем в клинику теперь. А, вжух, и ты петух. Ля-ля-ля-ля-ля.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
У вас тут еще и роботы.
Good call.
Ну и что у вас тут?
Morton's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morton.
Окей. Тут прям все плохо, да.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartments of the dead. It made me sick.
Угу.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on Suboxone.
Use melatonin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. It causes cramping in Batarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Malnaren and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce. Why not Heplicor? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Сейчас, погодь.
This might be useful.
Ага. Палладий. Палладий. Все натырили. Нет, не все. Тихо, сейчас, док. Я как в Ведьмаке, да? Как вспомню. Ведь завтра, блин, кстати, этим же заниматься, да. Все с домов тырить.
Professor Morden Solis?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague? Investigating possible use as bioweapon? No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns? Maybe. Looking for some.
Relax, Morden. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Кто послал вас, Цербер?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
Колонию пустить. Наша цель — коллекционеры.
I'm on a mission to shut down the collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
Смотри, все создал уже. Я позабочусь об этом.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
Опача.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
619 вжух.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variants.
Как он болтает быстро, а?
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
Это ничего особенного.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can't handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Хитрый докторишка-то.
Let's head for the environmental plan.
Ну ладно. Получена ручная пушка М6 палач. Следующие члены отряда могут использовать это оружие. Так, чего? Так, что здесь интересного пришло?
In the early 20s, although they resemble a mammal-reptile cross, the Vorcha have no terrestrial analog. They are humanoid in form, but Vorcha have clusters of non-differentiated neoblast cells, like those of Earth's planarian worms. Damaged Vorcha cells mature into specialized structures to alleviate injury or stress. Transformations include thicker skin following injury, lung adaptation for barely breathable atmospheres, and stronger cardioskeletal muscle under high gravity. Skull capacity and brain size do not change, and Vorcha rarely make more than one somatic overhaul. Vorcha assault each other frequently, causing their young to gain strength, intelligence, and resilience. As a result, Vorcha see and...
Okay. Ага. Так. Так, здесь все, да? Ну, пойдем дела делать. Все туда можно, да?
This is probably the safest place in the district right now. We intend to keep it that way.
Still alive. Trouble ahead. Watch out! I got you.
I've got him!
Все. Настрелялись. Два Royal Rumble матча. Рояльчики. Рамблболовские. Давай, погнали. Пять косарей. 5 косарей. Опа.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should help. Don't move. One more step and we kill your friend.
Никому не нужно умирать.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Традиционные. Кто-то приходил, что ли?
Enemies in front. Here we go.
О, ни хрена ж себе, братишка, да ты охренел. Твою мать. Кто был под номером 27? Рэй Мистерио. Не, ну это не то. Я думал, какой-нибудь там Стив Остин придет, что-нибудь там, не знаю. Я, кстати, увидел Джон Сина опять в новых цветах, да? Игорь Соколов, здорово тебе. Все. Бах. О, ништячно. Кто там орёт-то все? Сильно молодец, обновляется. Мне нравится. У него чуть ли не каждый сезон что-нибудь новенькое там. Победил японец. Это тот, что ли, самый, да? Блин, у них здоровье восполняет. Вот в чем прикол-то. Шеймус. Да Шеймус уже что скатился, что уже все. Неинтересно. Вот его и нахрен послали, блядь. Так, вот с тобой-то мы как поступим? I'll kill you. А, вот так, да, ну и ништяк. А-за-за. Так, что-нибудь интересное здесь есть? Везде ходы-выходы вниз, да? Так. Ага, ну вот они. Ну все тогда ништячно. Потихонечку. Матушка Харди. Ну, матушка прям как-то, да, уже не особо вкатывает-то матушка-то. Особенно после всяких историй, блядь. Чего ржете-то? Я тоже так умею.
Close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
Ща Джейкоб погодь. Джейкоб. Как в GTA, да? Джейкоб, Джейкоб, Джейкоб. Маленький Джейкоб. Little Джейкоб. What's up, what's up, what's up. Надо, кстати, знаешь что, Ромка, ты мне вот, так сказать, дал мысленное размышление. Надо на Wii попробовать 12-й. Потому что, по-моему, на Блоке на второй нету 12-го, да, ВВЕ-то. По-моему, на Wii он.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
А, так вы все-таки на коллекционеров, да, работаете?
What do the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah.
Charge him up.
Мерзкие черти какие, а?
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Yeah. I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Ага, окей. Еще более женской битвы. Ну, баба меня не особо там интересует-то. Меня бы интересовало, если там Стефани бы что-нибудь мутила бы. Вот тогда бы еще да, но и уже возраст не тот, блядь. Вот во времена Смакдауна-то ей нехилые такие оплеухи-то хреначили. Ну, в общем, такое себе, да. Ну, Таша уже что, все, кто уходит из-за травмы, кто-то просто уходит. В общем, короче, не знаю, мне кажется, рестлинг скатывается уже, блин. Тебе не попадался Mass Effect? Игорь, как так? Это ж самое, блин. Хорошо, да, так, можно не работать, каждый месяц там сумму читать, у тебя будет читать каждый месяц, знаешь, у тебя там будет 2000 на карточке, я смотри, больше подключай, я не знаю, что надо, вот у тебя каждый месяц будет 60 рублей вычитать. С карточки тебе надо, если надо, подключать. Да, потому что она же тебя предложила. Скажи, чувак. Так, что там, Стефани комментаторша была, я в стрелялке только в Half-Life и Call of Duty в основном играл. Но это не совсем стрелялка. Ну тут, ну как? Да, в принципе, шута, но с элементами РПГ. Ну, конечно, странно, что тебе не попадалось, или ты даже не слышал. Потому что, ну, это чуть ли не самая популярная трилогия. Так. Ага. Ну, тогда пойдем в лекарство добавим. Ромка ушел на перезагрузку, бля. Так, ввести лекарство. И братишки тут же, да?
Nice trick. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
On target.
I got it.
Странно, что не слышал, конечно. Я не понял, он мертвый? Нет. Ого. Полегче, ребятки. Что творят черти? Все, наконец-то. Кто-то еще есть. Да? А, нет. Теперь нам туда. Ага, и тут братишки опять. Как-то ты странно как-то встал, Шепард, ну ладно. Багулечка можно назвать. Так. Сюда тоже, да? А, все, понял.
Now let's finish you off.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй. Ништячно работаем, пацаны, ништячно. Вот этого Хрогана еще надо Отлично. А еще. И еще. Как-то вас много. Ого. Огнеметы, все дела. Все, братишки, утихомирились. Много вас было. Вот как-то так, да?
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
Ну, Блок-то да, особенно для плойки там графон прям выжили.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
Вы присоединитесь.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
I'm gonna look around for a moment.
Подожди-ка, я здесь еще не все сделал-то. Нам еще тут кое-куда не заглянули. Да какой нахрен вернуться на Нормандию? Блин, а? Ну давай. Так. Я сейчас это назад. Я еще в этом клубе не был, блин. Или мы сейчас сюда и прилетим? Хрена.
It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
Вы знаете призрака?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Пропадает колония людей, все это работает на совесть.
The collectors have been abducting colonists from the fringes of the terminus systems. No distress signals are sent out. No signs of attack.
There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No. Spreads too slow. Airborne virus? No. Slower.
You don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There is a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solis. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board? Non-human crew members? Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FT. In addition, this allows lag-free communication even when you operate off the comm grid.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Пойдем назад. Я там еще в том месте не все исследовал.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Окей, но чуть позже. Стыковка. Погнали. Еще одно место надо здесь посетить. Так.
Judging by the quarantine reports, the plague has been completely eradicated, Shepard. Dr. Solis's assistant has been helping any patients with complications. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Окей, не зря я сюда, значит. Так.
So, I heard a human went into the plague zone. Then I found out about a lot of dead Vorcha down there. You know anything about this?
Кто я? Не-не-не. У меня было задание, я сделал вам одолжение.
I was down there on a mission. The Vorcha were just in the way.
Remind me not to get in your way. Well, my job just got a whole lot easier.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it. Not much for me to do anymore. But the way those Vorcha breed, I'll have something to do soon enough.
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
I'm supposed to keep the Vorcha. Not much for me to do anymore.
I'll just be going.
Keep up the good work.
Так, а здесь что?
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me. Ugh.
А мне типа можно, да? Нехило, да? Клубец-то какой. Ага. То есть это мы как раз и здесь. Да? А, да, я внизу был. Ага. Ну вот здесь сейчас пошатаемся и свалим. А может и не свалим. Может сейчас какие-нибудь задания будут. Вербовщик. Ага, окей. Хрен с тобой, золотая рыбка. Бармен поговорить. Купить бутылку. А, вот, да, меня же доктор просил. Во, есть. Одно задание выполнили. Так, ну и где самое главное-то? Бабенки танцуют. Да, тут, в принципе, по-моему, можно даже поближе к бабенкам подойти. Ариатилорок. Так, к тебе чуть попозже. Я уже чувствую, что что-то не то. Ага. Сейчас поговорю, погодь. Так, а тогда там внизу что? Что-то не такой уж и большой клубешник, как оказалось. Личное помещение закрыто. Окей. А там? На уровень ниже. Ну давай. Ага. Елена Блейк.
Commander Shepard? Is that you?
Да.
I'd heard you were
Мертв, ага.
I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
Ни хрена постарела. Я помню это дело, да. Я советовал вам исправиться, да.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back.
Что, она реально постарела как-то.
You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
Это так теперь называется, рад слышать.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
Зачем вы здесь?
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
Ну ладно, давай, по кассике.
You must have more important things to do.
Вот, и не знаешь какие, блин. Нехило она. Какие-то подвалы. Ага. Вот здесь, наверное, поинтереснее, да? Интересно, как вот эти два музона не сливаются между собой. Хотя здесь, конечно, такая перегородочка, все дела. Форван говорить. Так. Танцевать клиент. Ну давай. Ну и что-то такое. Какие-то прям вялые танцульки-то. Так. Неплохо, неплохо, да. А, вот и девчонки как раз. Сесть впереди. Заплатить. Че, пад, что ли? Ну-ка, дай-ка. Ну, понятно. Так. А мне нравится.
So, either of you ever been to the Citadel? Shepard? I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in this shithole for years.
Пожалуйста.
And if you leave the straight and narrow, I'll be there to follow up.
Right, because you don't have planets to save and bigger shit like that. Nothing better to do than keep me down. Goddamn saviors of the galaxy, messing with a man's living.
Так, а эти места куда и ведут? А, ну то есть мы идем туда. Ну все, сюда мне не надо, это однозначно. А там чего? Вот здесь. О.
Can't use Batarians to shake more money on the humans. Too much bad blood. Someone always gets gutted. Send one of your Solarians instead. It's safer. No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch.
Патриарх. Что тебе нужно, Ария?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was...
Сан-Андреас в четверг. В четверг будет Сан-Андреас.
Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Понятно, короче, ты что-то скатился, чувак.
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live, kept me around as an advisor, and a trophy.
Короче, тебе это не нравится, да? Кроганам не нравится, когда ими там управляют все дела. Понятно. Ну что, пойдем теперь с ней поболтаем. А для этого нам надо наверх, да? Серьезно, как эти два музона не сливаются? Удивительно даже. Так, ну где она там? А, вот.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
Ради чего эта проверка? Спокойно, как в аду.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
Смотри, она все знает.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Ох ты!
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one ruler. Don't fuck with Arya.
Ух ты. Довольно просто, у меня похожие правила.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do
Так,
for
чем
you?
могу помочь? Архангел. Изучить. Омега.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer? Mind your own damn business.
Какая ты, а? Да. Ну не колонна, это скорее всего какая-то что-то типа станции, наверное. Я ведь Шепард.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies team up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic. But he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Понятно.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
Sounds like I don't have much time to waste.
You've got all the time in the world. Archangel? Not so much.
Так, и где это? А, вербовщик же, да? Ага. Где эта чертила-то стояла? Вот он.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step inside? You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Ваша троица может делать хорошие драки. Еще Архангела.
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You get your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Вопросы есть изучить. Штурм банды наемников.
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah. Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
What do we do once we're there? How do we get to Archangel?
The mercs will tell you when you get there. Last I heard, they were putting the freelancers into scouting groups. They attack in waves to distract Archangel while we try to get past his defenses.
So we're just fodder for his bullets?
If you don't like it, don't sign up. But if you do your job right, it's easy credits. Besides, what are the odds he can kill all of you?
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
He had a whole team, but we dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. We've lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Where's the attack taking place?
Archangel's base of operations. He's been hiding right under our noses. I can't tell you exactly where you're going, but we'll get you there.
Where do we go?
Погнали.
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol and I want to use it.
Get your money back.
Hey, what are you...
Trust me, kid. You'll thank me later.
Действительно. Так, погодь, чего он там сказал-то? Это транспортное депо, что ли? Ну-ка, а что тут еще?
Come on, let me in.
Ага, точно. Угадал.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Пошли.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Сейчас выяснится, что это Гарус. Наш старый братюня. Так, ну теперь возьмем, наверное, доктора. Подожди, а что у него? Ага. Прилетели.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight. They tell you what we're up against?
Не совсем.
The recruiter was a little vague.
We wouldn't get many hires if everyone knew the truth. Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
Звучит неплохо.
You guys have a plan?
A small team is waiting to infiltrate his hideout, but we need to draw Archangel's fire so they can move in.
And that's where we come in?
Exactly. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds a bit like a suicide mission.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
Where's the infiltration team now?
On the far side of the bridge near his hideout, but they can't get any closer without being seen.
How'd they get that close without being seen?
More distractions. Tarek used a gunship to keep Archangel busy. We were able to sneak a few men into his hideout before he took it down, but they're stuck there. We need to keep Archangel focused on the bridge, so he doesn't find them and wipe them out.
So the bridge is the only way to his hideout?
Exactly. Archangel collapsed all the underground passageways and sealed the doors to the lower levels. We've got teams digging, but it's taking too long. If they can get the gunship flying again, that'll help. But I'm hoping the infiltration team will finish the job and we can all go home.
They were using a gunship to take out one guy?
Yeah, and Archangel shut it down. He didn't destroy it, but he knew just where to hit it to disable it. It wasn't even a fair fight. At least not for us.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. I just do logistics. Tarek and the other merc bosses have been dealing with him for a while now. But don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant Katka.
Good idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Getting in, simple enough. Getting out, problematic.
Давай по порядку.
Let's find him first. Then we'll figure out how to get back.
Гарус всех направо-налево выносит. Красавчик. Как в старые добрые прям. Так, туда нельзя, туда тоже нельзя. Погнали наверх.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Weakening them before leaving will improve your chances.
Ну что у вас тут? Не кисло вы тут от одного человека обороняетесь. Точнее, не человека, ну ладно.
As the first wave goes in, the infiltration team will attempt to take Archangel by surprise. I don't expect much from the freelancers. When they fail, we're up next. The light mechs go in first. If that's not enough, we send in the heavy. Be prepared.
Ага. Послание Тараку читать. Дайте блок данных Арии.
You need something?
Типа кто-то.
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself. I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
План нападения.
So the infiltration team is the main focus of the attack?
Tarek's plan, not mine. He doesn't want to lose any more men, so he's throwing you freelancers at the problem. Archangel's not going anywhere, so I suppose there's no harm in trying. Who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky.
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes, it's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is shortening quickly.
Is that it? Nobody seems to know anything about him.
Look around, you'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, he's resourceful, and he's dangerous. But we've got him cornered. He won't be making fools of us much longer. Can I assist you further?
Where did he come from? Who is he?
Even his team didn't know that. Maybe we'll know more once we have his body. Of course, it really won't matter then.
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Ни хрена.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Ты что там орешь-то? Подожди, а здесь что? Гарус, какие хэты-то творит, а? -1. Ладно, пойду сюда чуть позже. Здесь интересней.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
Кто ты?
You the blood pack leader?
Name's Garm.
Все, что тебе следует знать.
I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war.
Крутой, да?
Ask your questions and go.
Да, вопросы пошли. План атаки.
When did the blood pack attack?
Damn Tarek wants us to wait. I hate waiting. But he says the Suns have a plan, and they don't want us getting in their way. We're supposed to wait until the Eclipse send their mechs. We'll see.
Why are the blood pack on Omega?
We're the muscle on this bloody station. You need protection or want someone removed, talk to us. The blood pack are everywhere on Omega. Everybody loves us, and everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates you.
He's just an uptight asshole. I don't really care what he thinks. But he's costing me men and making me work for my money. I'll be the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a pain in the ass. He's a Turian, which makes him slightly worse to look at than you. And he's brave, till he realizes you're more than he bargained for.
Sounds like you've had personal experience.
He tried to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
About time.
Так, прежде чем выступлю, что тут?
Immediately followed, brainchild of Asari Commando Jonas Sideris, Eclipse was incorporated as a proactive security company. Influenced by Asari and Solarian military doctrine, Eclipse specializes in sabotage, assassination, and personal and organizational security. Although Citadel governments regard the corporation with suspicion, it's embraced in the Skillian Verge and Terminus systems. Early on, Sideris sought government contracts to establish market. Originally a small Terminus Systems Vorcha gang, the Blood Pack was transformed into a legion by visionary Krogan battlemaster Gunnar Rang. Exiled for striking a female in anger, Rang obsessed over reclaiming his lost status. Leading the Vorcha Pack as a pirate crew, Rang cultivated recruits and infamy for a decade before incorporating his fighters as a security company across the Skillian Verge. His notoriety ensured his initial public offering for investors made him rich beyond most Krogan's dreams. Rang returned triumphantly to his clan, rallying elders.
Так.
I'll take it.
Все наворовал.
Watch out!
Еще один хедшот.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
I'll be right back.
Good luck.
What do you want, freelancer?
Вольняшка. Окей.
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. And somebody get me those damn blueprints now.
Это ты, Тарак, да? Я думал, ты покруче будешь. Ну да, поболтаем.
Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
Вот дерьмо,
I
спокойно.
just have a few questions about the operation.
Get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What's Derek gonna do if the infiltration team fails?
To start, he'll shoot any freelancers that are still alive. After that, he'll let Eclipse and the Blood Pack take their shots. I suggested we work together, but he doesn't trust the other groups.
What if Archangel survives all the attacks? Then you sons are on your own.
That's why Tarek wants that gunship fixed so badly. But it won't come to that. Archangel's good, but he can't hold out that long. He's already been in there over a day.
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian vigilante who thinks killing mercs is a fun way to pass the time. Other than that, he's a mystery. He shows up, usually at the worst possible time, and screws with our work. He can't die soon enough, if you ask me.
Why do you hate him so much?
He went after Tarek. At his home. Almost got him. Tarek's been on edge ever since, and he's making my life a living hell. Second guesses every damn thing I do. Getting the other merc bands to help us shows you just how desperate he is. They're as bad as Archangel.
We better get going.
Good idea. Make sure you check in with Kafka.
Tell Jarrett he better have his nets ready to go.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
So our plan is to jump the wall and head for Archangel's building?
And try not to get killed too fast. You're only a distraction, as long as you're alive. You don't have to make it all the way across. Just keep Archangel watching that bridge. The infiltration team will do the rest.
How will the infiltration team get to Archangel?
They've got two options. They trap him in close quarters and finish the bastard off face to face. If that doesn't work, they have explosives. They'll just need time to set up.
So the bridge is the only way in?
Until the gunship's working again or the blasters finish with the tunnels. Look, we got a plan. We don't need you trying to come up with any great ideas. Just do your damn job, collect your credits, and go home.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of them. Check. Bravo team, go, go, go! Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again. Where did I put that Omni tool?
Archangel is in trouble. Not much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Let's go!
Impressive shot.
Archangel?
Shepard. I thought you were dead.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too.
I'm just surprised to see you.
You and me both. Still, it's good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
Well, we got here, but I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
All right, let's get ready. They'll be here soon.
Yeah, that they will. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
That looks like a lot more than scouts.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
Here goes.
I love this one.
Found that one.
Never saw me coming.
Should burn nicely.
Firing now.
Neutralized.
This will put them down.
Not that.
Just the thing to help.
Oh my.
One less.
Not difficult.
Yes.
One more.
There we go.
Want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Online.
Sending out the heavy mechs.
We're
That
compromised.
problem should take care of itself.
Bypassing.
What much to worry about?
Defense systems active. Threat assessment requested.
Firing now. their systems.
Deploying incineration tank.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
What were you after?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side, heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
Let's split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Morton, stay with Garrus. Keep him safe.
We'll do what I can.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
How do I get to the basement?
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
This looks interesting.
I'll deal with the bridge. You close those shutters. We can't fight them in 2 places at once. That shutter before they can get through.
Commencing shutdown. Obstruction detected.
Got no shield.
Try a real man's weapon.
That one hit! Charging! Nice.
Shutter secured.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Holding out, for now. Dealing with shutters would help.
Broken.
No shield. Shield.
I got it. Holding out, for now. Dealing with shutters would help.
How's that one?
Commencing shutdown.
Trouble on the bridge. I can't keep up.
Commencing shutdown. Shutter secured.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the door.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Not a problem.
Hold the line. Heads up! Watch the Krogan.
Arm's got me pinned down.
Deploying incineration tech.
I need help with this guy, Shepard. They've stopped. Come find me.
Tough
Падаем, он
bastards.
здорово.
I've seen worse. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on.
Heads up!
Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already. They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard.
Get them. Kill that one.
Taking fire.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor. Watch your back, Shepard.
Headshot! There we go! Garrus! We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on. Radio Joker, make sure they're ready for us.
He's in bad shape. We need to get him out of here.
Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
Hell, Garrus, you were always ugly. Slap some face paint on there, and no one will even notice.
Oh, don't make me laugh. Damn it, my face is barely holding together as it is. Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and nearly on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. Cerberus, Shepard. You remember those sick experiments they were doing?
Right now, they're a necessary evil. I need the resources to get this done.
I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well. Safe and secure. Neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Task Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar. Given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under a young captain named QIWI. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
I worked with an STG captain named QIWI. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Vermeer.
Heard he was part of that. Jury-rigged explosive. Always got job done with limited resources. Good captain. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Why would STG study the genophage?
Krogan rebellion's bloody, dangerous, nearly as bad as Rachni attacks. All species evolve, adapt, mutate. If genophage weakens, need to be prepared.
What was the STG preparing to do?
Military schematics for likely Krogan population growth, political scenarios for attack points. Genophage reduced Krogan numbers. Species aggression unchecked, population explosion would be disastrous. STG helped check Krogan rebellions. Needed to be ready to do the same. Simple recon, nothing to worry about.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Bioweapon designed by Solarian science team. Deployed by Turians against Krogans to end Krogan rebellions more than 1,000 years ago. Affects every cell of Krogan body. Commonly and incorrectly considered a sterility plague. Actually adjusts viable fertility rates to compensate for high Krogan birth rate. Stabilizes to pre-industrial population growth levels.
Nice talking with you, Mordant.
Should get back to work. Need to study. So much data. Here if you need me.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I heard you were big in the Alliance. Figured we have something in common.
I did some things that caught attention and stirred up the Citadel. That was after the Alliance put me on leave, though. Didn't drive a Mako through a relay or take down a Reaper, but you covered that.
What led you to Cerberus?
The Alliance sidelined me after Eden Prime. Ended up on a job with Miranda that Cerberus treated like an audition. and here I am.
You don't seem like a results at all costs kind of guy. Cerberus history doesn't bother you?
The Alliance is all politics. Somebody has to take down the bad people. Cerberus keeps that line, I'm on their side.
What was your proudest career moment?
The job I'm proudest of wasn't for the Alliance. Nobody really knows about it. A Batarian group was plotting to release a weaponized virus and kill the Council. Miranda and I stopped it.
Strange that it wasn't bigger news.
The real work doesn't get publicized, you know that. They say it's better that people don't know how fragile the system is or how close the bad guys can get. So, it never happened. Like you and the Reaper. And that's why I'm here.
You look like you came through no worse for wear.
If nothing else, the Alliance trains their people well. Once you live that life, you can't sit around getting fat. You know how it goes. Although I bet Cerberus put you back together better than ever. Get any upgrades?
I'm glad enough they restored me to stock. Couldn't hurt to keep some spare parts handy, though.
I hear that. Your job isn't getting any safer. You know, I used to wonder what the big deal with you was. But now that we're in deep, I'm glad it's not me in the spotlight.
There's no hiding, Jacob. Not for any of us.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, it will be all right.
I've been through a lot too, Kelly. Some of your therapy sounds perfect right now.
Someday we'll have to set aside some time and really talk. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite.
with that pole up his ass.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. No surprise, Morden acts superior to everyone, like he's got tenure at FU. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
I assume everything is going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I don't have time to babysit you, Joker. Find a way to deal with it.
Yeah, reasoning with the intercom is not my strong point.
Your problem, not mine.
Thanks, I'll remember this.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship. The starboard observation deck is closed until needed.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
How can I help you, Commander?
You have everything you need.
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would be much
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Maybe that's because this isn't a Cerberus operation.
Not to you, maybe. But I report directly to the elusive man. And I'm here because he wants me to be. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
Cerberus obviously has your loyalty. How did you get involved with them?
I suppose you've earned the right to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
You seem capable of defending yourself. Why did you need Cerberus?
My father invested a great deal in his dynasty. It wasn't a matter of just leaving. I knew he would continue to pursue his investments.
I assume that Cerberus approved of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the elusive man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic, my father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used. By your father? By Cerberus?
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
You talk about yourself like you are who you are.
The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joko will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
To the people we care for.
May we never take them for granted.
What's this area of the ship?
The gunnery control station. The ship's batteries are controlled from here. The Combat Information Center operators send targeting information here. The CIC decides who to shoot. Gunnery control decides how to shoot.
Да нет, точек не надо,
following
зачем?
the First Contact War, an anonymous extranet manifesto warned that an alien attempt at human genocide was inevitable. The manifesto called for an army. Original, founded by notorious Batarian slaver Solum Dalsera, the Blue Suns began as a Skillian Verge protection racket, providing genuine protection from slavers and pirates. Eventually captured by the Systems Alliance Navy, Dalsera beat almost 24 charges to be convicted on a single count of conspiracy.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates. Our about gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I went back to CSEC after the Normandy was destroyed, but with all the rebuilding at the Citadel, there was too much chaos for me to really help. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch, and there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in, someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Heard. Collectors hit the Ferris Fields colony. Everyone's gone.
Shit! We're going to make those dirty buggers pay. What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
Outside of those T6 FBA couplings we mentioned.
I bet you could find them in the Omega.
Anything else?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
No messages for you, Commander.